Are you someone who wants to make your own home decor or make your own wine rack but don't know where to start? Here's what I did. The first part of the class was sharing why we were there and an intro on the tools and safety. I must admit, I came to class with very little knowledge, but with a burning desire to learn, and realized it was all I needed. After the intro, we had lunch, and then the fun began. We were taught to measure the pine wood with a pencil and ruler and cut using the first tool, the circular saw. This is Christine Rosas, one of my classmates who was first in line to use the circular saw. After the circular saw, we were taught how to use the miter saw. That's me. The main difference is that the miter saw is more stable and cuts cleaner than the circular saw. But it all depends on what you're working on, actually. A quick shout out to my classmates Christine Rosas, Jovi Albao, and Lance Rocco for taking some great videos. Just as we felt comfortable with the miter saw, we were then asked to use another type of saw, which is the table saw, to cut some more wood. And yes, the table saw is the one with the blades exposed, i.e. your hands will move the wood as it's being cut by the blade. Don't worry, nobody cut their fingers, and it was actually fun. Time to sand using the orbital sander. I guess it's safe to say this is the part where we all got engrossed. For a few seconds, I thought that sanding can be a meditative activity. I got lost in the moment. Great sanding, Jovi. In between sanding, we were called to drill holes into the longest piece of wood and then cut 2 lines across to meet the hole. These holes will serve as wine glass holders for the rack. Well done, Lance! We got all the pieces together, everything was cut and holed. We then started with the assembly. So we put some wood glue, non-toxic wood glue, and followed by a tacker, so that we can keep the glued wood in place. And also in between, we used wood putty to fill unwanted holes and uneven surfaces. And then we let it dry for about 5 to 10 minutes. And then we did a few more minutes of sanding. And voila, this is my final product. I'm so happy. I couldn't believe I was able to do it. All of my classmates, after we've done it, we were just like smiling without having to explain anything. I was so excited when I got home. I tested the holes for the wine glasses and it did work. I didn't worry about the wine bottles. I know they would fit in there. But what needs to be done next is to drill the wine rack into concrete or wood. And in case you're wondering, yes, we did have a short graduation ceremony with certificate. Did you want to DIY create something nice for your home, but first want to learn how to do it properly? Okay, so if you're watching from the Philippines and you want to do that, you can contact Wood Academy. I'm not affiliated with them, but I can definitely recommend their basic class, which starts from around 9:30 to 6 p.m. I'm actually looking forward to attending the next class where they make cabinets. So when I saw that Wood Academy has reopened their doors to students after several months of hiatus, I just found myself booking a slot. And by the way, I'll list the tools and wood measurements used to make this wine rack in the comments section below. So if you're a beginner like me and my classmates in the workshop, then the guide can help you. I was able to overcome the challenges of a beginner by attending this class, and now I have a wine rack as proof. So if I can do it, you can too. Thanks for watching, and please join me in my journey in kickstarting my home as you kickstart yours. I would appreciate it if you would like this video and subscribe to my channel, and I promise to share more learning as I go. See you next time.